Just saying, for all those peeps, this strip is now white. So stop trolling in the comments. It is finally white. I got it. Peeps, what's going on? If this is your first time joining, as I promised, it is studio tour time. We have finally created what I think might be the perfect studio here for me. We've got some solid additions from the last episode, and I made one on how to create a YouTube studio. I will leave that linked up here. But without any more waiting, let's get to what some of these highlights are. So the biggest change that you'll probably see has to do with the monitor setups. I used to have the two LG Ultrafines. Those were 5K monitors. We switched it out to ultra wides. This shit's wider than my wingspan. These are the LG 34 UC98 monitors. And goodness gracious, they take up my entire desk. And these things are honestly the biggest showstoppers. And if you take a look at this, you just can't take your eyes away from this epic setup. And I know a ton of people in the comments are gonna be saying why I didn't go for the 38 inchers. They would work perfectly with my new MacBook Pro with just one cable. Two big reasons. One being they would just be too large for my desk and I wanted 3 monitors just to be a bit badass. Second reason, I didn't want to pay $500 extra per monitor. That would have just been too ridiculous. So if we come on over, 2016 MacBook Pro, and unfortunately, we gotta live the dongle life. I wish we could daisy chain all 3 of these monitors. For whatever reason, someone at the Apple store, you said it would work. It doesn't, so if anyone knows how to fix that, let me know down below. The cable, we've got a Thunderbolt cable that runs between both, and for whatever reason, the third just didn't turn on, so I kind of made this into my makeshift gaming station. We got something lovely over here. Xbox One S in orange, PlayStation 4 Pro in orange. An entire separate video on this custom gaming setup is coming, so make sure you stay posted. You don't want to miss this fire shit. So as I mentioned, my PS4 Pro is living here. I'm thinking about switching that between, my Xbox One S, PlayStation 4 Pro, not too sure yet. But this guy is a 55-inch 4K TV from Samsung. I'll leave the model linked down below. And obviously I've got some Star Wars stuff. Got to keep that TIE fighter rolling. And I guess this little guy that sits here to keep that studio pretty fresh. So swinging on over to here, and I mentioned in my last vid that this chair, the Herman Miller M-Body, this kind of switches back and forth between both. This is where my old setup, or what my old setup used to look like. 5K iMac 2014, recently upgraded the gigs, or the RAM on this guy, to 32 gigs. Has been freezing on me slightly, that's why I've transitioned over to my MacBook. It's near the last legs of its lifespan, and I wish this thing wouldn't freeze as much as it did. So flanking the 5K iMac, 2 monitors. These are the Yamaha HS7s, of course, in white. We've got the Porsche 911 GT3 RS with some Lego, some little bits back there, and of course the AT Walker. Gotta show the troops off. Well, they're all kind of jumbled up inside. Snoozing. We got a man down. So onto the very last area of the desk, and like I mentioned in my last video, custom IKEA hack. This is a kitchen countertop that is kind of flanked on top of 2 IKEA Alex drawers. Living on top, we've got the lenses that I shoot all of these vids. I got a new Batis. This is an 85mm, 16-35. This is the versatile lens that I usually vlog with, and the creamy and buttery 35mm f1.4. This thing is like from God himself if he made a lens. And I forgot to mention the biggest change you might not see on camera is the actual light up there. So you remember last time I had 4 different track lights. Now it's changed to 1 giant square LED. So I feel the lighting is just more uniform, not as harsh shadows. And I think the overall look is a bit more modern. Just gotta fill those little holes from the last tracks. It's okay. There's always work to be done in the studio. Okay, I think that will pretty much wrap up this entire setup tour. I am super pumped to make videos in this brand new space. I will try to leave everything that we looked at, or just what I can see, down below in the comments. Super pumped. And once again, big thanks to the homie. Every studio space does come with one cameraman extraordinaire. and hopefully we'll catch you in the next episode, next vlog, next adventure.
Next time.
Next time.
Here's my payment for all my hard work. A whole Canadian quarter.
That's big money here. Peace.